Imagine the biggest dream that you have with your dog. Maybe it's having a dog that's not causing havoc on a daily basis, or being able to have company over without your dog jumping on them, or taking your dog on walks and outings without your dog pulling on leash or ignoring you. Now, picture your calm dog with its tail wagging, its eager eyes that are focused on you, they're engaged with you, and they are ready for the fun that you're going to offer. It listens and it responds. It keeps the leash loose and its manners are impeccable. Imagine the pride and the sense of peace that you're going to feel as your dog, who used to struggle big time, now flawlessly navigates the challenges of your real life adventures. That is what life could be like with our Super Dog Challenge Club membership. A dog that listens and responds to you. A dog that calmly and confidently maneuvers its way through all the social challenges that life with us offers. A life in which your furry best friend transcends the typical dog-person relationship because of the skills that you've endowed it with. Now, if you have not yet watched the first and second videos in this 3-part series, I encourage you to go back and watch them. I guarantee you it's well worth your time. Every day, dog lovers tell me my dog can do it if I have treats in my hand, at home but not at the park, beach, or walks, as long as there's not another dog around, except when you get the picture. That's frustrating. You've trained your wonderful dog. It can do things except for when you really need it. Many dog lovers face the frustration of training that doesn't translate outside the living room or in the situations that it's really needed in. You've seen it yourself. Your dog is perfect during training, but becomes unruly in the real world. The disconnect between training sessions and everyday life is such a common yet fixable problem. As a professional dog trainer with decades of experience under my belt, I have helped dog lovers transform their dog's behavior. I've helped to transform rescue dogs and puppies and senior dogs and dogs of every breed that you can imagine. I've dedicated years of my life to helping dog lovers bridge the gap from training to real life. Our training games have helped thousands of dog lovers like you take that dog that creates havoc, the dog that can be trying and embarrassing and frustrating, into that truly peaceful companion, not just at home or in easy environments, but also in public and more challenging situations. Many people try to train their dog when it's in the moment of struggling, when it's jumping on the person, when it's already pulling on leash, when it's barking or running off. The problem is not a matter of what you say, how loud you get, how forceful you get, or even how many cookies you try to give your dog. Your dog can't input information at that time. Okay, so let me give you a human example. Let's say you've never run a cash register before. And so you get this job and your job is to check people out. You run that cash register. And so maybe you get an hour of time with somebody who's going to instruct you on that. And then they put you at the cash register with real customers who are impatient. They want to get out of that store and they're waiting for you to check them out. Holy cow, I can already feel the pressure. You're not sure what to do. Yeah, you might have picked up on some things. You might have some skills, but there's a ton of stuff that you don't yet know. You don't have the practice of the skills to handle it. And so it's a highly stressful situation. Now contrast that with, you have the opportunity to learn those skills off the job. Your instructor is there. They walk you through that step-by-step process. They don't take you on to the next step until you have mastered the previous step. It's ingrained. It's a part of who you are now. And then once you're comfortable with the cash register, then maybe they put you in a situation in which you're checking out a fake customer, right? You're really checking stuff out, but there isn't a real person standing there waiting on you. And then maybe they put you in a line that's going to be reserved as a slow line. Maybe it is okay, I'm open for 1 or 2 people and then we're closing down. And then you're growing it into a real life situation. So the solution with your dog's training is to start with off-the-job training, which means your training starts in a distraction-free environments. This ensures that you can get your part right, which is a ginormous part of your dog's success. And your dog can register what you're trying to teach and to learn without stress. it can learn those skills and lodge them into its long-term memory. Both you and your dog need a stress-free learning situation where you get to understand how to play the game, how to win the game, and the value of the game. Then once the games have been established, we can gradually introduce micro situations, controlled environments that mimic low-level, real-life challenges. We're still not pushing your dog into the deep end of the pool. We're putting them in a situation in which they can succeed, helping them access their long-term memory so that your dog can go, oh, that game, here, now, yay, I can do that. And you're saying, winner, winner, chicken dinner. As your dog proves its ability to function and play the games, the micro situations become progressively more real life until your dog functions with ease in those real situations. Okay, let's give you a real example. It's not uncommon. We teach dogs our 2 feet on game. It's a game used to grow confidence and engagement with us in calmness and disengagement and optimism and proximity. And it's a fantastic way to station your dog in one place. And we routinely use it to see if our dog has a working thinking brain. Does it even have the mental capacity to think and listen and respond? So to play this game, you're going to need some type of prop. That might be just something that you have around the house that has low depth. You might use a step stool. So here's a step stool that I have. It might be that you turn a bowl upside down. So this is a plastic food bowl or water bowl for a dog turned upside down. Or it might be that you have a pot. So whatever you're using, it's going to be positioned between you and the dog. Right now, Huey's on it. And what I want to do is I want to build a love for approaching this as opposed to getting on it. So I want to build that high emotional association right from the start. So I'm going to toss a piece of food into that corner over there. Okay, she moves towards us. My hand extends over the top and I guide her feet on. She's not just throwing herself onto this, which is where she would lose confidence. I toss into the corner and hopefully I can get it there. My hand extends over and I help those feet on. So what I'm really rewarding right now is the approach to the object. Toss away, extend hand over, help her on with the food. There you go. Notice how the object is always between me and Julie. When you can easily lure your dog's feet onto the surface, plus you've built a fantastic love of moving towards us, your dog wants to be here, you can go to level 2 of the training. I'm going to switch to waiting until she gets her feet on by herself, and then I'm going to deliver a reward to her. I click, and then I deliver the food. 2 separate events. Click first, and then move your hands to deliver. This is what you want your level 2 training to look like. You want it to look like your dog loves getting its feet on here. Most dogs love this game so much, you can see them offer it. Now, once your dog knows that game, then you can use it in real life. You can immediately get 2 feet on as soon as you come out the door to station your dog or to check, does your dog have a thinking, doing brain? Now, you might be thinking, but my dog gets too excited outside, or I've tried everything and nothing seems to work. I hear you. And that's exactly why those micro situations are important. Here's an example with our 2 feet on game. Once you've finished your off-the-job training and you are ready for those micro situations, if your dog gets too excited outside, you can play this 2 feet on game inside the house with the front door open, but your dog is on leash and 10 feet away from the door. Can your dog do that? Yes? Fantastic. So tomorrow you're going to check and see if your dog can do it 8 feet from the door. Because your dog already loves the game, you're going to see it light up and enthusiastically play the game. But should your dog not be able to play it or not play it as well as it normally does, your dog is giving you information that you need. It's not that your dog is misbehaving. It's not being stubborn. Your dog is giving you information that that micro situation needs to be made easier. All of this is why our Super Dog Challenge Club is different. We address those concerns head on with personalized support and a community of like-minded individuals who share their success stories and tips. We're here to ensure that you and your dog succeed together. Because dogs have been a part of our human lives for so long, we have a tendency to forget training a dog is like learning a foreign language. We're trying to train and understand a species with a completely different language and different social norms. We have a tendency to think we can do this on our own. And maybe you can, but why struggle when we can make it so much easier? Soon, I'll be inviting you to join an exclusive group of dog lovers who want more fun games and activities to play with their dog, or to transform their dog into the dog of their dreams. Everyone in this group wants to grow their dog skills and to have their dream dog. This membership is the gateway to going from your present reality to the dog of your dreams. Okay, so if you're ready to have more fun with your dog, to change the way you and your dog experience life together, to include your dog in more activities, then leave a comment below and tell us about your dog. What do you love about it? What would you love more of? What is it about your dog that makes it so special? You can take action right now. If you have not yet already done so, sign up for our free Success Path ebook that previews the powerful techniques that you're going to learn in this membership. It is the first step in your journey to a happier, more harmonious life with your dog.